Hi everyone, I'm Liz, and in today's video I'm going to be doing my TBR for the History Readathon hosted by Emma, Jenna, and the two Justins. I'll leave their channels linked down below. The readathon starts on the 17th of this month and ends on the 30th. That gives me approximately 2 weeks to read as many history-related books as I can. I had so much fun matching books up with these prompts. I have 6 books here for these 16 prompts. A lot of them overlap in that I do double up on these prompts. So let's go ahead and get started. The first book that I will be reading for this challenge is Coyote America by Flores. This is a scientific look into the natural history of coyotes in America. This book covers contemporary history, local history, and also microhistory. Even though this book traces the 5 million year biological story of the coyote, it's still considered contemporary because I see coyotes often in my neighborhood, usually strictly only in the early hours of the morning. It's a local history because I live in the US, and it's microhistory because it only focuses on the coyote. Next, I'm going to read The 6 Wives of Henry VIII by Alison Weir. This is a historical account of British history during the 16th century. It's about England's most infamous monarch, Henry VIII, and his marriages to very different women who left their distinctive marks on the English throne and thereby changed the course of British history. Then I'm going to be reading Elizabeth and Mary, Cousins, Rivals, Queens by Jane Dunn. This is a nonfiction book about the political and religious conflicts between Queen Elizabeth I and the doomed Mary, Queen of Scots. Both of these books check off the same categories. I really should just pick one to read, but I want to read both. They both cover one of my favorite time periods, which is the Tudor period. They are both written by women. They are both biographies, and they are both set on a country on a different continent, and also they both tell a different country's history. Oh my goodness, this is a big book. I don't know if I should try to read both, but we'll see how it goes. The next book that I'm going to be reading is Cleopatra A Life by Stacy Schiff. This is a biography about the last queen of Egypt. This one covers similar categories as the previous books. We have a woman author, a biography, and a country on a different continent, and also a different country's history. And also, in this book, we will revisit a school topic. Then I'm going to be reading Norse Mythology by Neil Gaiman. I am in love with this cover. Like, this cover is just so gorgeous. I've loved Neil Gaiman's writing in the past, so I thought I would give this one a try, and it fits this prompt perfectly. This is a retelling of famous Viking tales, and I think it's about Thor and Odin and Loki. This is a historical fiction set in ancient history about myths and folklore. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's set in Scandinavia, so it checks off a different country's history. The last book that I will be reading is Shogun by James Clavell. This feels like a brick. This is a historical fiction book set in 17th century Japan. This book deals with social issues as our main character must navigate his own definitions of morality and freedoms while in a different country. Why do I pick such huge books? Like, come on. I probably will get, like, if I'm lucky, halfway through this. This is not my first copy of Shogun. I've never read this book. I have another copy right here. I think I like this one more, but this one is also pretty. But I'm going to be reading from this one. My brother gifted me both of these. This one like years ago, and this one maybe 2 years ago. And he read this and he absolutely loved it. But I've been reluctant to read it. Look at the size, come on. This month is gonna be full of history books. Oh my god, I only have 2 historical fictions in here and the rest are freaking nonfiction. Okay, so I am gonna have a busy reading month this month. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to sleep. You know what, last night I got 10 hours of sleep. Pretty happy with that. No, but really, this readathon sounds like really fun. That's why I'm participating in it. So if you guys have any like recommendations. Oh, also I didn't even complete all of the prompts. I'm missing 3 prompts. One of them was the BIPOC author. Like I'm still searching for like that, for one that I'm like really interested in. Another one is the host's favorite history book, and then there's another one. Oh, the macro history one. I was thinking about reading the Guns, Steel, and Germs one, but that one was like massive, and I don't know if I wanted to dive into that. But let me know down in the comments which one of those 3 categories, like what I should read. These are the books that I will be reading for this history challenge. Let me know down in the comments if you will be participating in this readathon as well. Subscribe if you are new and hit that like button. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!